Do you know what's the most important mindset to succeed? Before I share with you the answer that I personally believe it is definitely the one and only mindset that can help you to succeed, I want to share with you the enemies that you need to be aware. Let's be honest, if you want to win a battle, if you don't know who your enemies are, the enemies can come anytime and attack you. That's too dangerous. But if you know who your enemies are, you have the self-awareness. If you are aware, then you will know what tools, what the things, how can you fight your enemies. Which is why I want to share with you these enemies. So the mindset is super important, but what mindset is the most important mindset? Let me tell you, there are many bad mindsets here. The first enemy we have is poor mindset. What does it mean? Poor mindset thinks something like, well, I've had enough, I've got enough, I don't need any more. Or, I don't trust anyone, I'll do it all by myself. Or maybe finding all the excuses to explain why can't you do it, why can't you chase something bigger, instead of finding the solutions and ways to chase your dreams. These are all poor mindsets, and it's really dangerous, my friend, and that is one of the biggest reasons stopping you to achieve and to achieve what you want and to be successful. Another thing is, for the poor mindset, you will set very low goals. Sometimes when you want to achieve something, well, when someone asks you, what's your goal this year? Maybe you just set up something that's so simple, it probably will only take you 2 days to achieve. That is also a poor mindset. If you want something, it has to be scary, something big. That is called growth mindset, which is the answer to this whole topic. The growth mindset is the successful key elements. Now, except for the poor mindset, the second enemies that we need to be aware is lazy mindset. Maybe you will be like saying to yourself, come on, I don't want to do it. Well, don't bother. I can't do it anyway. Really? If you ask yourself, you really can't do it or you don't want to do it. When you say you don't want to do something, that sounds more like I don't want to bother doing it. I'm just too lazy to do it, which is really not good. When you have a lazy mindset, it's even worse than poor mindset. The poor mindset, at least you try, you do a little bit more, one step at a time. But if you're lazy, then you cannot do anything because you're not even moving one step at all. Lazy mindset also have words like not for me, too hard for me, too much effort, something like that. So this is called lazy mindset. Now, the enemy number 3 we have is unbelief mindset. This is related to your fear, doubt, anything that is troubling you, and you choose to believe them instead of believing yourself, which is called the unbelief mindset. And that is really, really a biggest enemy to your success, my friend. Something like, I don't think I can do it. Well, there are too many barriers over there. It's far away for me to achieve. Or sometimes you will say, I'm not that person. Or maybe you would say, if they cannot do it, how can I do it? There's unbelief in there. And that's really dangerous because when there's unbelief attacking, your subconscious mind would not even find a way to solve any problem. All will tell you is, yes, you're right, you can't do it. You'll never be able to do it. And all the negative thoughts will stop you from being successful. Growth mindset is so much different than the poor, lazy, and unbelief mindset. Growth mindset number 1 is you play for winning, not for not lose. There is a significant difference between playing for winning than playing not to lose. Playing for winning, you go bigger, you go courageously. And playing for not lose, you go safe, you go small, and you're worried because you don't know what's gonna happen and you're afraid of failure. So we will never just play for not lose, because the more you play not lose, the more likely you're gonna lose. But if you play for winning, you are going to win. And that is why tip number 1 for growth mindset is change the way how you play the game. It's play for winning. Number 2 tip about growth mindset, you need to be aware that by playing a game or by making a progress is just one part of the journey. No matter what you're doing, your life, whatever that is only a process, not a destination. If you play for a long-term game, you know that it's not your final goal. You're not just playing for the goal, you're playing as for the journey. Your whole life is going to be different. Because imagine if you play a game and the game is finished, then what? If you have a goal, you achieve the goal, and then what? You'll get lost very easily, and that's not growth mindset. A person who's filled with growth mindset will understand that life is a journey, not a destination. And growth mindset number 3 tip is knowing, and there is always failure in between starting to succeed. And growth mindset person, a person who has growth mindset will understand and will be willing and not afraid to face failure, because he knows that failure is just a stepping stone to success. The next tip, number 4, is as you can see, there are so many successful people in history. One of the things that they all have been doing is they never stop learning. Continuous learning and continuous improvement they are core values. So, for example, if you are a growth mindset person, which is a person who with growth mindset, you will read books, you will regularly learn many things. You won't just stay where you are and be happy, content about what you have. You always want to learn more. Every day, one step at a time, one small thing at a time. So with an amazing growth mindset practice, you have to keep learning and never stop learning. And number 5 is deep faith. If you want to have a growth mindset, you don't give up easily. And you need to have a very strong faith in you. No matter what you face, the environment won't shake you so easily, because you know who you are, you know your goal, and you believe in yourself that you know you're going to achieve it. It's just about the time. You just need to be patient and you'll keep working for it and you will get there. So a person who has growth mindset will never give up so easily, and they have amazing faith and deep faith at the bottom of their heart, and they can always go through any storms or anything happen in their lives. So I hope you are the one who's ready to build up this faith and to become one of the amazing person who has growth mindset as well. And the last but not the least is work together. People who has poor mindset or unbelief mindset or whatever you want to call that, they have a problem. They always don't believe in others because they don't believe in themselves anyway, and they don't feel safe. They feel insecure if they teach someone to do the work or if they share something with somebody. But the person who has growth mindset know that, the journey is, if you want to go further, you have to go together, work with a team, not just yourself. If you want to walk faster, yes, you can do all by yourself, but you won't go too far. Life is a journey. If you just want to run for a few minutes, a few days, good luck for that, but it's not the goal that you need to set up for your whole life. The whole life needs people, needs a company. And always remember, if you want to have an amazing growth mindset, including this tip, which is walk together. I hope this really has helped you, my friend. And when you have the growth mindset, that means you're already 99.9% successful. The 0.1 successful element is get started, start from day one, from today, and you will be super successful. God bless you.